Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how fast and easy it is to change your wheel bearing hub assembly on a 2013 Toyota 4runner. First thing I'm going to do is loosen up this caliper bracket. I'm just going to use a 17 and this side's just going to be pushing down. Top one's broke free. That was a little pretty snug, so on the top, I'm gonna take my little 17 right here, put on my 1/2-inch ratchet. I'm gonna break the top one off, try to work a little smarter, not hard, you know what I'm saying? Alright, top one's free. Now I'm going to take my ratchet wrench. Go ahead, loosen the jokers all the way out. Like I said, it's a 17. But I'm not going to take them all the way out yet. If I take them all the way out, I hang this caliper bracket in the air. That way, I've never actually seen that happen, but that way I don't end up having to buy a new one. Even though I really don't see it happening. Plus, you get brake fluid everywhere involves you having to bleed the system, replace the hose, replace the line, and all of that. We're going to try to turn this to a 5-minute job. Yeah, I know they say 5-minute jobs, they don't exist. What the hell do they know? Not with that attitude. Alright, now I'll take this 12 mil just for shits and giggles. You don't need a impact at all. I did use it to take the wheel off. But it's a 12 mil. It's going to disconnect the caliper bracket. I'm going to take my little Matco caliper hanging tool. I'm gonna give it a little pinch because these are flexible. It's really nice. Highly recommend it. We'll go up. We'll get it to hang. And that's it. Alright, now my rotor should be able to come off. Maybe a little bit of persuasion. Tap it very lightly, y'all. Don't want to mess it up. Remember, you only need to place one part. We don't want to end up placing more. Alright, now we're going to take our 10. Actually, first I'm going to grab that 12 that's right here. Because, pro tip, it's always a good idea to put your bolt back in the spot that it came out of. That way you don't forget. Alright, now let's go up front and loosen the wheel speed sensor. Very nice. If you have problems with wheel speed sensor, I'll say that fast hammering action can be very helpful in taking penetrating oil. But look at what you're doing and don't get too aggressive when you're doing things, you know what I mean? I'm just doing this side fast because I already did the other side. I'm pretty confident about this one. Now, we got the wheel speed sensor loosened, but we don't have it quite all the way out. So, let me get this top bracket on that secures the wheel speed sensor. I'm going to get that off. And remember, y'all, when you turn your wrenches, get some swing in that bad boy. Alright, take this off. Put it to the side for now. Go ahead and put your bolts back in the hole up top. Get this one kind of go back and forth. Bam, we already got that done. Now all we got to do is go ahead and start loosening this wheel bearing. Now the way these are, these bolts do not come all the way out. When you buy your new assembly, make sure it has them in them. Then we're just going to take it back our hand, give it a hammer next. And we're using a ratchet wrench. That way we ain't got to sit here and work ourselves to death. Oh, now these bolts right here are actually not too tight at all. Very nice. Now we got them loose. Now we'll just hand loosen them until they bottom out. Make sure they don't bottom out on the back of the stud, so they go as far as you can get them. Because if you're getting hung up after you kind of got part of it loose, probably why. Now the new ones do come with Loctite on them. Yeah, this is going to be real time. It's a real time video. No, I'm trying not to do any editing, anything like that, so you see how it really is. All right. So far, this is what's taking me the longest. And it's real easy. Alright, now we got it. Yeah, these bolts as loose as they're going to go. So they start feeling loose and sloppy in there. Keep going. Alright, yeah. Feels good. Now, top one. Slap a little bit through it. Now, just there's a caliper. So come on. Alright. Caliper's off. Do see a little bit of grease on the back side. Threw it in the recycling. I don't know if that's politically correct or not. I'm not a very politically correct person. Alright, now I'm just gonna take this seal out first of all, because this comes off the old one. Clean that bad boy up. Now, what I'm doing is go in reverse order. After I hit my vape. Alright, ready to go. Oh, wait, we need the damn part. Alright, now we got the new wheel bearing. Oh shit, I forgot to clean the maintenance surface off. I'm just gonna give it a good little wipe down. Slap it on. Since pretty clean coming off. I ain't too worried about it. Alright. Forget this. Now, this part with the cutout, that's for your caliper. What I like to do, I like to go ahead and start it right here. That way to kind of hold it on there a little bit for me. I'm getting in here. Go ahead and line her up. So I got a couple poking out. I'm looking at the bottom one. Got it sort of in. Once you get one bolt started, and you know it's started, we'll cross thread that bad boy. One. Go ahead and get another one started. And go all the way around with it. Alright. I feel like going in pretty good. Yep, if you can pull on it, it doesn't come back out. What you got in? So you get the other four. That being said, this is a lot easier than doing a lot easier than doing the 4-wheel drive one, just because you don't gotta mess with the axle or anything, okay? Just don't get it twisted. But if you live in the Rust Belt, it might not be that easy taking it off. However, it is going to be the same parts on 2-wheel drive 2013 Toyota 4runner. Alright, y'all, we're getting there. Like I said, this part here takes the longest. And now these new ones, they do come with Loctite on them. These are the TRD. I think brand or something like that. And there's a cheap on Amazon. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's the same shit. The same shit on AutoZone has. So AutoZone charges double if you haven't figured that one out yet. Like literally, AutoZone sells the same brands and everything. They just charge you double. And I know that because one time I bought a doorman part or whatever from Amazon, and I was like waiting on it, so I couldn't wait on it, so I went to AutoZone and paid double for the same damn part. Long story short, I forgot where I got it from. I thought it was just extra something I had laying around a while later. I returned it to AutoZone. Which means I basically got the part for free from Amazon. Now, did I do that on purpose? Of course not. Of course not. Alright, now see, all the way around, it wasn't that tight when I took them off. But first, I'm going to go ahead and go to my little diagonal. Sorry, I've been drinking Coca-Cola. My diagonal. sequence for the square. But I did make sure that they're pretty big, 'cause I'm 250 pounds. Putting my weight on makes them pretty tight. Alright, now, let's go ahead and get my rotor. Slap that bad boy back on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take me a lug nut, start it, and just make sure that it is centered if you do that, okay? Because if it's not, you have a harder time. Alright, now put this caliper bracket back on. Put the wheel speed sensor back in. And that's it. Alright, so caliper bracket. It did fall, but doesn't look like there's any damage, so I ain't worried about it. Alright, so I'll leave the wheel speed sensor hanging for a second until I put this back on. There we go. Now what you want to do is you can go ahead and get your bolts in your hands for your caliper bracket. Now let's loosen this up. Maybe I do have a little bit of crooked. There we go. See, yeah, I did have it a little bit crooked. So you gotta be careful. You'll end up fighting nothing. If you start fighting too much, that just means you're probably doing something wrong. So go ahead and stop, figure that out, and then keep rocking and rolling. Now, here's another bolt. This one goes up top. Alright, now we gotta tighten her down. So I can get it close to hand tight as possible. Always try to finger tighten your bolts. At least till you get quite a few threads in there. That way you don't risk cross threading. Y'all, and you gotta be careful when you're doing this kind of work, brakes, suspension, any kind of work really. But playing with this stuff, and I know what you're doing, is life or death. I've been doing this for, I don't know, 12 years. So I'm pretty seasoned. See, I'm tightening them. It looks like I'm tightening them all the way down. No, I'm not. I mean, I am, but you'll see. Still got to torque them. And I'm not grabbing my torque wrench because I know how tight it needs to be. I'm going to take my breaker bar. I'm going to put all my elbow strength in it. So, you see what I'm saying? So, just till you start to feel your elbow giving a lot of torque, okay? Now, you might not understand what I'm saying when I say that, but one day you will. Yeah, this is going, it's tight enough. Alright, now all we gotta do is put these brackets back on. Let's see, so this one is 12 mil. Go ahead and line that bad boy up. And it's pro tip, doesn't help to have the damn light shine directly in your face, but it'll be fine. Actually, I'd recommend highly against using it because actually I need the light to come this way, but I'm doing a YouTube video, so. Now this one, this little booger right here, y'all. Careful, because it wants to round. Alright, now we're gonna take our 12 mil wherever she went. Finish it. Now I'm gonna real slowly turn on. There we go. Yeah, don't, if you use a 1/2 inch on there, be very careful. Alright, now we got our little speed sensor and bracket. So remember, the bolt's still into place. So we'll go ahead and put the wheel speed sensor in. Alright, that's in. Start my bolt, which was this one. Alright, I can tell by the old dingy marking on the old one. You always want to look at stuff like that, y'all. If you look at that, then you ain't gonna get mixed up as easily. Alright, now we just tighten it down. These just gotta be hand tight. Smaller the bolt head, the lower the torque. Go ahead and run across all the wires. Sure you didn't leave no bolts on there. Sure everything's tight. Get everything out of the way. Socket. How many collect your lug nut? Ugh. The light fell down. Imagine that. Good time to fall down, though, honestly. There you go, take the wheel. Now, the trick getting your lug nuts lined up is 1, experience, 2, get a square view with it. Try to aim like 3 of them on at one time. If you just do 1 or 2, you're just gonna be sitting there fighting it. Now, I'm gonna square the wheel up like that. Start you a bolt. Alright, now on these Toyotas, go in a little bit, but pull it back some. That way you make sure you're centered up. Because if you don't, these wheels, they gotta be just right or they will wobble and it's dangerous. Alright, I got 5 or 6 lug nuts. So if my calculations are correct, I'm missing. Oh, I got it. We're good to go. I'm gonna put that bad boy on there. Alright. Now, let's start this one, do it the same way. Alright. These should be good. Go ahead. Just tap it. Digger. 4 or 5. Just get them good and tight, but not everything. And never forget, the test drive when you get finished. Because if something goes wrong, you want it to go wrong while you got it and you're working on it. drop the car. And that's time. That's it. Out of here. Thank you for watching my channel, everyone. Thank you for watching my video. If you would like to see more car tips, I've been a mechanic for a long time. I'd love to show you some. Peace.